Good morning, guys. If this is your first time around this channel, consider subscribing and like this video. So, when you come here like a growing up, you have this strong accent that will probably never goes away. And the reason why that probably will never go away is because the way you pronounce things and the way we see things, we pronounce different. And it's kind of weird the way that, for example, American turn their thumb. We can probably will never change that or be able to pronounce the things so clear as they do. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. And sometimes some people make it seem like it's even worse than it is. You don't have the language. It's very hard to accomplish and to learn to speak. But if we do an effort and we try to speak, sometimes people have to make it a little bit easier too, because in some cases I feel like people make it or emphasize the accent too much or pretend not to understand or to hear what we're saying, which I understand that some people never hear another accent, or they maybe be interacting with people that have an accent, or they come from another place, and that is okay. But one thing that sometimes is make the person that is talking a little insecure or might don't even want to talk. It was my case sometimes ago. My experience was that I never wanted to talk or open my mouth because I was feeling maybe bad or insecure every time somebody say or they think they don't understand or listen to what I'm saying. And that used to make me feel bad when I was starting to learn the language. I think my insecurities came lower then. So now I'm able to talk and I don't really matter even if I make a sentence that is not correct or grammatically correct. I still don't feel so bad as I used to. People have to understand that I'm learning this language that is not my primary language. Even in my own primary language, I don't say everything perfectly and correct. I am not an English teacher. So with that being said, I'm just a human being who come here to make it. At the same time, at this point, that don't make me feel bad. But I find out that my 18-year-old boy sometimes get affected by this. Even though most of my children make fun in the house of my accent, I feel when someone make fun of someone else's accent in their present, they get hurt. I think they bring it and it's related to their mom having a strong accent. Points in fact that he was at work and someone, most of the time this person tell him, and when the person have a very strong accent, they will say, Carlos, you need to tell her to learn English. And I think he got fed up and tired, and yesterday he got to respond, and his response was to be very kind of mad or upset because someone say that again and repeatedly saying it to him. I think it's touching because his mother doesn't speak a correct English. But what I told him and what I always say, that didn't stop me. So like I say to my son, when somebody laugh at your accent, the whole thing you have to say, okay, do you know how many people come and they have an accent and they don't speak correct English? Do you know how many people have what they need without the necessity to speak a correct English? We are not here to be an English teacher, and if we're trying and we're buying a smoothie or something, I feel like people should work out with us many times. My own self, when I go to a place or a restaurant, I prefer to point to what I'm ordering than saying it because it might don't sound clear to them. And to me, I don't feel little about that anymore. I think I'm in a place where if I say it correctly, fine. If I don't, okay, I didn't, so what? What gonna happen? Do you gonna stop taking my money because I didn't say what I want correctly? Okay, I go to another restaurant. That restaurant, they probably have someone who speaks my language. So I tell my 18-year-old boy now, you need to grow up. You need to understand. With that being said, what? We need to learn and understand that some people are not stupid, or some people come here, they have an education in another country, but they come here for opportunity, for better opportunity for the kids, and because they wanted to have double nationality, or I don't know the reasons, but in worst case, what we should not do is feel less or feel bad because we don't speak correctly, or because we can't stop having this strong accent. I have it. I feel guilty. I used to feel, I was related to that. I used to feel like I don't want to talk. I don't want to say at this point in my life. It don't matter anymore. I would say if you understand me, well, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. I will try best, and maybe we can work this together. Maybe I can translate it. Hopefully Google can curse you out. But I think he need a little bit more understanding that this is what it is, and it don't matter how other people feel or want to sing as to learn another language. The good thing about this is try, and yes, I'm glad that some people have the courage to speak and the courage to continue, and that don't make, for me, that don't make me feel less. That don't make me feel, I just think how little your brain is that you can make fun of something like this. Somebody who is trying to make it, somebody who is trying to say, even though they might don't say it correctly, but they're trying, and that's what matters. So see you in the next one. This is it for today, and I hope my son can grow out of this and feel like, yes, I do have an accent, but that didn't stop me from earning and owning what I want and travel when I want to and do what I want to do. And I hope he grow out of this feeling like kind of hurt because they make fun of somebody who had an accent, including his mom. And for now, this is it. You take care. See you in the next one. And no, I don't feel bad about that. I wish I can stop having my strong accent, but I don't think that's gonna change today, tomorrow, or maybe in the future. I think I'm gonna have it until the day I go. So take care. See you in the next one. Kisses.